8:15. Another rainy Saturday. Good morning. See if I can adjust this a little bit. Rainy summers here in Sarasota. Good morning. Hello. Looking for a song here. My computer's giving me a little bit of trouble. 1 second. Okay. It's going to be a rain dance today. How are you this morning? Hello. So just getting my body and mind ready for a dance, dropping into my breath. You're welcome to do that with me if you'd like. Just feel the sensations of the air as it comes in through your nose. Just breathe. And then the next invitation is to feel your surroundings, what you're sitting on, the sounds that are in your environment. And then scan down through your body and feel your bones. So our movement can come from the center of the bone, it can come from more on the outside of the body, or it can come from going into the center of a bone. It can also come from feeling all of our bones, all of the bones other than the container bones, like the pelvis or the rib cage or the head. All of the bones have extensions, so there's a distal end and a proximal end. So if I did a movement from the distal end, that movement's going to be subtly different and have a different experience than moving from proximal, closer to the core of the body. So depending on how much energy I have, if I want to move a lot of energy, then I want to feel the distal and the proximal, and then the center of the bone, and feel it all the way out. And that gives me a lot more information from my body to go into and see if I need to adjust anything as I'm dancing and as I'm moving. So that's a practice of awareness, and it's getting more details from the body, more understanding, more details from the body, versus just a basic scan of this feels good or this feels bad. You can scan through and say, well, this feels heavy, this feels light. Feel the shape of a bone. So like the shoulder blades along the back have a shape, an architecture like a land. And the shoulder blades in back are shaped like a triangle, like an arrowhead. So there's a flat top surface. So maybe you could just take your awareness and scan along the top of each shoulder blade. See if you can define it, where those shoulder blades are, what they're touching. Go around the edges on the inside and the outside of your shoulder blades. Feel the bottom tips. See if they feel level. You can compare them. This is where we gather body wisdom. This is something we do in depth with in a Kai training, or Kai teachers, facilitators have a practice, and they get to know how to guide a group and experience it themselves as a truth, gathering body wisdom. So that's a practice of honoring our body and loving our bodies. It gets easier when you do it over time. So let your awareness now go down, let's say to your thigh bones, longest bone in your body, and feel the proximal end of the bone closest to your body. Compare one to the other. Notice if there's gripping, tension, numbness, tingling, heat. And then go down to the distal ends. So the distal end of your thigh bone would be right at the top of your kneecap. So I'm going to put a song on and let's play with that. Let's play with the skeleton and proximal and distal, and just feel a little more deeply into the body today. Please share where you are, how you're feeling this morning. Love to just listen. Beautiful. Wonderful, Robin. I can't wait to have you come in class. Venkat, good morning. We have Kai tomorrow at 10:30 at Soul Studios, where I lead you through a whole hour of dance with choreography and with what we're doing today, which is authentic movement. And it's guided a little bit in class as well. Okay, here we go. Let's find a song.
Powering on. Welcome
Robin,
to All-Tech Lansing.
Just to share also, the watching is so beautiful too. It stimulates different parts of the brain. When we watch movement, it stimulates mirror neurons in the brain that activate some of those parts of our own bodies just by watching. So it's a very effective practice to watch dance. They've done lots of studies on that it's good for the brain, good for the body. Okay, here we go. Oops. Let's start that again. I want to do this one. This song, if it wants to play.
Powering on. Welcome to All-Tech Lansing.
The song called Loka.
Loka, samasta,
You can sing.
sukino, bhavantu.
And it's a blessing.
Loka, samasta, sukino, bhavantu. 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 Loka, 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 samasta, 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 sukino, 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 Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino 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 Bhavantu, Loka 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 Samasta 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 Sukhino 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 Bhavantu 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 Loka 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 Samasta 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 Sukhino 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 Bhavantu Bhavantu Bhavantu
So the scan we did in the beginning and during the dance, exploring the bones, continues. I had this experience as I was moving of moving like some of my friends move, like feeling that like this is how they move their bones when they're walking or standing or being. And it was just this kind of joyful awareness, almost like saying hello to them. It felt like they were present with me, and that felt really beautiful. It's so interesting to explore how we move and motor through life in our body, how we animate our body, and to explore it from a place of unconditional love versus a lot of times we judge or think we have to move away as someone else is moving. But there's this real ecstatic, wonderful energy or feeling that comes in when we can just let our body be free like a child and explore that in movement and in dance. Good morning, Umkar. Grateful. Grateful for this moment together. That's how I'm going to start my day today. My son sneezed this morning just before I came out, and I said, "Bless you." And he whispered in this sweet voice, "Bless you too, Mommy." And I was thinking how, maybe we shouldn't wait till we sneeze when we bless each other. Bless you. It was such a sweetness. Take in those sweetnesses as much as you can. Life has enough challenges. You fill up with the sweetnesses, you handle the challenges with more grace. Namaste. See you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Day 13 complete. We're halfway through our month. Thank you for participating and being part of this, whether you're watching or dancing or just sharing a hello.